MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago White Sox. Baltimore hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Ronaldo Lopez gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Frank Schwindel is on deck. Smoke on the ground up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Stepping in now, Frank Schwindel. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll check in here at 277. 10 home runs, 39 driven in. 0-1, here it comes. Schwindel has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Hard hit ball to short. Anderson picks it up to second for 1. On to first, a double play. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Into the box, Rodney Owen, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 24 home runs, and 63 runs batted in. Popped him up. Grandal is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles held in check there. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Darren Black starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off there 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Marcus Semien. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Yoan Moncada is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Owen trying to get there. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Moncada calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Standing in now, Mario Novoa. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
A ball and a strike now. Novoa swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2. Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Now here it comes.
Full count. Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Urias, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on the move for second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the outfielder Eloy Jimenez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Figueroa over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 11 home runs and 25 driven in. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up Duggar. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Nomar Mazara. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Mark this one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level will just continue to spoil pitches they don't like until they get that pitch they do like. Guess what? He really liked that one.
Dan Vogelbach is next. And he fouls this one off. He'll come in here at 263. And even 20 home runs and 64 runs batted in. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
The center fielder, Louis.
At the plate, Luis Robert. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Urias takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Batting in, the second baseman, Nick.
Up next for Chicago, Nick Madrigal. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Carlos Figueroa. And now pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And the pitch.
1-1.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 9, the shortstop.
Digging in now, Aramis Ademan, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's Jimenez going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Austin Hayes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
To the plate now, Frank Schwindel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
The 1-2. is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Rodney Owen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Owen, a Dutch-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
But a great diving catch here will end the inning, and he might have saved a run in the process as well. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. To start the day, they are ranked among the league leaders in both home runs and slugging percentage. I asked some of the hitters about their approach prior to the game, and they told me it's all about pitch selection. They trust in their talent, so as long as they're picking on good pitches to hit and not getting anxious to swing in the box, they know that will translate into a lot of production. Certainly seems to be working for them this year, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Yasmani Grandal.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yasmani Grandal is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The pitch.
1-1. That's the ball.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting. Not shortstop.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next is Chicago, the designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
1-0.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Mario Novoa. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Mazara's on his horse, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
In now, Ramon Urias as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter, the center fielder, Steven Duggar.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Steven Duggar. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 2-1 Baltimore. So here's Yoan Moncada.
Leading up for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Popped him up. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30.
Ready now for the White Sox, Nomar Mazara. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Figueroa. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate, Aramis Ademan. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Hayes, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The first baseman, Frank.
Stepping in, Frank Schwindel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Ready with the 1-0. Popped high in the air. Vogelback waits on it, and that's the third out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Standing in, Daniel Vogelback, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Luis Robert. He topped out in his first trip. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Oh, and he misses it. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Ready for another chance? Nick Madrigal. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. This one's down to third. Reined in. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. In now for the O's, Rodney Owen.
Leading off for the Orioles, the third baseman, Rodney Owen.
Now the pitch.
Cut.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The left fielder, number 25,
Anthony Santander the next to bat. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Line hard toward right center. Robert arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mario Novoa. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Orioles are on top 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
now batting, the shortstop, Tim.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it. 2 gone.
Up next to Chicago, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Marcus Semien. No hits to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Ryan Helsley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Ryan Helsley.
Ready now for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Helsley has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty D, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone. Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. 0-1 the count. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Figueroa.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Figueroa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Aramis Ademan. Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Again, he sends it out of play. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. Men on third with 2 down. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Frank Schwindel is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
2-1 after the foul ball there. To 2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Baltimore's out in front, 4-1. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Santander will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy.
Ready for another shot now, Eloy Jimenez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the White Sox get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar.
Stepping in now, Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 21.
Into the box, Daniel Vogelback. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Chase Goslin takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Chase Goslin.
To the plate now, Luis Robert. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with... And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Orioles 4 and the White Sox 2. Justin Topa has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rodney Owen. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Ryan Mountcastle will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first for the Orioles. Number 7, Ryan Mountcastle.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line toward right center. Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Mario Novoa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. Bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the White Sox 2. Ryan Mountcastle will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot.
Number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Madrigal. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. And the slider, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the run is Santander. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Duggar is there, 2 gone.
Next to Chicago.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Orioles lead it 4-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Steven Duggar. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Bounce to first. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now, Carlos Figueroa. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again. Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
In now, Aramis Ademan, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Nothing in the Baltimore ninth. Last chance now for the White Sox. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Digging in, Yohan Moncada. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Chu Min, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Dom Thompson-Williams is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
The 3-2 pitch. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
At the plate now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Min has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. 1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, On the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. And it's in time to get him. But they cut the deficit to 1 as a run does come across to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Daniel Vogelback stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Orioles have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Orioles wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Darren Black earned his 5th win of the year. Ronaldo Lopez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Chu Min records the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.